So I'm personally part of Gen Z. I'm 21 years old. And so with me being part of Gen Z, there are some ups and downs. One of the ups is that I was born with the internet. I was born with the growth of the internet. My childhood was growing up with the internet as well. So I think that's definitely a plus. But one of the negatives for sure is how some people think they're entitled and some people think that we need to change something that has been working for generations. Even as us Gen Z people have problems, millennials, on the other hand, definitely has some delusional thoughts. So new studies show that millennials think they need $525,000 a year to be happy. And let me repeat that again. $525K a year to be happy. The average salary in the USA in the year 2023 is about 50,000. And I would say that's enough to just get you by, but I feel like the main salary everybody should be chasing per year is at least $80,000 to $100,000. $80,000 to $100K is just enough, in my opinion, to have a family, have a house, have like a kid or two, and have a pet. That's like a good amount, right? $80,000 to $100K. This whole $525K a year is just absurd. Most millennials will not even know what to do with that type of money. They'll just have it sitting in the bank doing nothing. Personally, for me, if I had $525,000 a year, I would probably use that money to get more money. I would probably invest in some crypto and stuff, maybe invest it in something, maybe invest in some things that, as I said, could give me more money. But for the most part, I'm not really the type of guy to live a landish lifestyle. $525K a year could get you a pretty big house. Let's say it depends where you live at though. If you live in somewhere like Texas, oh, for sure you could get some big house. But if you live in somewhere like Arizona, yeah, you get a big house, but not as big as if you were to live in Texas. Even then, $525K, like you can have your few vacations, you know, you can have a pretty nice car, but it really isn't, I would say, that different compared to having $100K a year. I mean, yeah, it's more money. You could buy more luxury things, but for what? I don't know what millennials are thinking here when it comes to $525K a year and why they think that's just going to solve all the problems, you know? Like, I get it. That's a lot of money. And yeah, you will live comfortably for the most part, but it depends on your spending habits. Some millennials think that they need barely that to survive, which is not the case. And then also some millennials think that that's enough to buy a mansion and to buy a sports car and stuff. And for the most part, you probably need more than that, man, especially with how expensive everything is. The only reason why I see millennials thinking that you need this much money to be living is because they probably see the prices of everything. Like most millennials right now, I would say, are suffering more than any generation because the house market, man, the house market right now is absolutely ridiculous. And it just depends. It doesn't even depend where you live at, man. It's still just so ridiculous in this day and age. So I definitely feel the pain for millennials. But yeah, this whole $525K a year, I mean, listen, I see why they say, you know, they need that much to be happy, but I think definitely a more realistic answer is $80,000 to $100K a year for most millennials. Because think about it, most millennials probably want to take a few vacations, have a few subscriptions like Netflix and Hulu, want a kid or two, have a pet, you know, and get married. Like that's enough. $80,000 to $100K a year is enough to do all of that. $525K a year, you'll just be sitting on the money, I would say, most of the time. But again, it just depends on the person. It really does. Like, is the person not really a materialistic person, or is the person more materialistic? It just depends on the situation. But I just want to make this video today because I just saw this and I thought it was just delusional. And it is delusional, man. Millennials are delusional for this. Like, you don't need $525K a year to be happy. That is just, let's all be honest, that's just way too much. And I did do a little research of where this came from, and it came from Empower, which is a banking company type thing. So yeah, the 1,000 adults they surveyed, yeah, those adults, they probably need some therapy or something, or I don't know, man. Like, money is good and all. Like, money is something that we all should strive for, right? But at least $100K a year, I feel like everybody should strive for it. But this whole $525K, $200K, $300K, I mean, yeah, you should strive for it if you have the opportunity and stuff, and if you actually want to dream that big. But you got to figure out why, because you don't want to be that type of person to have all the money but yet be depressed. You know, you got to find that neat balance of having enough money to do what you want and also live comfortably. That's, I believe, what I think most millennials and most people are trying to chase. At the end of the day, we want enough money to basically do whatever we want, man. And that varies between person to person. Some people want to, as I said, have that mansion, have that car, go to Dubai or something, and some people just want to chill at home and just, you know, play games, make videos. You know, I'm talking about myself here, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought this was pretty interesting as well, seeing that millennials need $525,000 a year to be happy, or they think they need that to be happy. As I said, in all reality, you don't need that much money. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Do you guys agree with millennials and think that you need $525,000 a year to be happy, or do you guys think that that's just a little bit too much money? Personally, for me, I just don't think that they need that much to be happy. You could be happy with what you have right now, but you should always be striving more. Have a plan, have something to look forward to, and have something that could potentially make you more money, and you will reach enough money where you can live comfortably and kind of do whatever you want. If you guys enjoyed today's video, of course, drop a like and subscribe if you're brand new. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. I sniff it, man. We are so freaking close. So please hit that subscribe button. Follow my Twitter and TikTok down in the description as well. I'll be going crazy over there. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Daniel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.